Working or not. I think I've only done a couple of live streams before in the history of my channel, and the last one I did was a couple of years ago. So, and I've never done it on my smartphone either. So, welcome to this live stream. This is more of an experimentation. I thought it would be fun if we just sat back, relaxed, and played some computer. Hello, Eric Carlos 14 and Andres Bravo. I will try to respond to comments as best as I can. It's kind of hard to, might be a little hard to do the way things are going to be set up here. So, expect a lot of readjusting. Get this out of the way. I got my dog with me, by the way. Okay, I hope I can adjust this. The refresh rate, that is. Because I can imagine that's going to get kind of annoying for you guys. Had this computer for almost 3 months now, and it's still running beautifully. Okay. Hopefully this will... Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, the reason I've been gone. Simply because I'm a very busy person these days. I know it's kind of a lame answer, but seriously, life has been... It's been wild, to say the least. But it's not that I don't want to make the videos. I just don't have the time these days. But they are coming. I promise you, this channel is not being abandoned. Okay. You know what? Pepsi Throwback has not come back, unfortunately. This can is actually from the 90s. It expired in 1998. Ooh, that's loud. Does this have enough title screens, you wonder? Got my joystick. Okay. Apparently my joystick is no longer calibrated. So, these Sidewinder 3D Pros tend to be a little bit finicky with calibration, so let's go back in here and adjust it. Yeah, that needs some help. Okay, that's still messed up. What in the world? Okay. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, let's get Jazz Jackrabbit going again. Oh, that's better. All right. Yeah, joystick is working now. You know, as much as I love these Sidewinder 3D Pro joysticks, they can be a pain to at times because they like to forget its calibration settings in Windows. Alright, let's get these coins. Ugh. Tried my hardest not to get hit. Thank you, Crazy Peanut. I'm glad you enjoy my videos. I just killed the turtle right there. Sound like Filbert from Rocko's Modern Life. I think they got the dog excited. And that... Sorry about that, my wife called. I'm sorry about that. My wife called me, so I had to take care of that. Yeah, it's an awesome ringtone, but that may take my monetization away. I don't know. Any suggestions on what I should play next? Incredible Machine. Hey, I'm always up for that. It's a good game. The worst enemies in this game are the bats. What do I think of Windows 11? I'm running it on my main computer right now, and it's running just fine. I haven't had any real issues with it. It's, in my opinion, not that big a step up from Windows 10. Take it or leave it, I'd say. And my computer is actually not supported for Windows 11. It's a first-gen Ryzen 1700. And so I had to do the registry hack to get Windows 11 running on it. I think it's kind of stupid, you know, the CPU is from 2017. I built the computer in 2019. I still think that's still new enough that it should be officially supported, but apparently Microsoft has other ideas. I'm not even going to attempt to install Windows 11 on my laptop. It's a Dell Latitude 1540. Wait. The Packard Bell's a 1540. Wait a minute. But it's a Haswell era Dell laptop, so yeah, no way I'm not even going to even attempt putting 11 on there. Windows 10 is working just fine on there anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Okay. Let's move on to something else. Y'all wanted to see the Incredible Machine, so we'll make that happen. Okay. Where's my Incredible Machine disc? Yep. Here it is. 30 people watching. That's impressive. Again, welcome to everyone that's just now joining us. Apologies for the refresh rate on this monitor. It's, for some reason, it doesn't have many options for that.
You know, we could sure use a little light in here. That's much better. Hi, I'm Professor Tim. Welcome to the Incredible Machine.
Okay. "3D Ultra PC games." Yes, 3D Ultra Pinball, the original, was one of the first computer games I ever played, and it's really, really good. It's probably one of the best pinball games out there.
Knock the 8-ball off the screen.
Alright, we'll knock that 8-ball off the screen. Alrighty.
Put both bowling balls into the large column box in the center.
I've always said this about this game, but it's worth repeating. This game has some of the best music I've ever heard in a computer game. They really, for a computer game soundtrack, they really went above and beyond on the Incredible Machine.
Here. Get all of the basketballs into the piped area.
Yes, I have played Freddy Fish 3. Very good one. Is that the one where his uncle gets framed for stealing a shell or something, and you have to prove his innocence? Pretty sure that's what it is. I don't play the sequels to Freddy Fish as much as the original, so they all get kind of mishmashed.
Here. Put the 3 bowling balls into the wicker baskets.
Alright, let's get this going here. Been a while since I played this, so... This is my favorite song in the game, by the way. Okay, normally I can get this solved in no time. But I think I'm a little anxious because I usually don't play this while live streaming. Well, speaking of the Platinum 2240, I haven't really done a video about it yet, but back in January, the person I sold it to back in 2014 messaged me on Facebook and said if he was getting rid of some stuff to make some room and he didn't need the Platinum 2240 anymore, and he offered to give it to me for free. And he lives local to me, so I met him and he gave the 2240 back to me. Haven't had a chance to do a whole lot with it yet, but yeah, I am very glad to have it back in the collection.
Put both bowling balls between the logs.
I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy Hayseed. Okay, I'm back. My wife got home. I wanted to say hi to her.
Turn on all the lights.
All right, we'll turn all them lights. If that's what you request of us, get a computer game of 90s vintage. Oh, that's the Packard Bell Media Select. It's the craziest thing. It plugs in through the mouse port, the PS2 mouse port, and you connect your mouse through daisy chain with it right here. And it gives you options for like volume control, selecting the TV channel if your computer has a TV card in it, and of course your FM radio if it has it, and controlling any audio CDs you may have.
Light both candles, both lamps, both flint rocks, and the match on a string. Blow up both remote bombs.
Splody splody.
Launch all rockets, missiles, and fireworks.
For video card for a vintage XP machine, in my XP rig, of course it's a Core 2 Duo era system, so it has PCI Express. I just use a basic old GT620 from the early to mid 2010s. It's not the most era appropriate, but it has XP drivers and it runs everything.
Fire all of the cannons.
Okay, I'm gonna fire some cannons.
Put a bowling ball into each steel cage.
Okay. Alright. So we gotta pop the happy face balloon, but none of the others. Ooh, oh, I see ya.
Pop all of the blips.
This one always gave me some trouble for some reason. Let's see if this does it. Okay. Oh wait, what am I thinking of? This is it.
Launch all the hot air balloons.
One moment. Okay.
Put one balloon into each yellow brick box.
Alright. We will do that.
Put all the pinballs into a cage. Get both balloons off the screen. Turn on both electric mixers and open both cans.
Alrighty.
Make toast in each of the toasters.
specs of this Packard Bell. Currently, it has a Pentium MMX 200 megahertz, an overdrive chip. It originally had a 133 non-MMX Pentium. Has about 48 megs of RAM, and it's running on an 8 gig CF card. So yeah, this computer's been hot rodded a little bit.
Get all of the pinballs off the screen. Turn on all of the computers to read the message.
And again, I apologize for the flickering on the screen. For some reason, this computer doesn't like me adjusting the refresh rate. The only two options it gives me is optimal and adapter default.
Put the 6-ball into the bottom right corner pocket. Blow both hot air balloons off the screen.
That's enough incredible machine for today. Hey, it's on the desktop, might as well play it. SkiFree. I'm normally not this bad at the game. Yes, Eric Carlos, it scared me to death too. There we go. There he is, that little menace. And you know what? I've got the CD with me right here for Packard Bell Navigator. Let's take a lesson on using the mouse.
Welcome from Packard Bell. We offer you two computing environments to choose from, Packard Bell's Navigator or Microsoft Windows. You may also begin by taking a quick lesson on using the mouse.
And this time we will take that quick lesson. Packard Bell's Navigator lets you learn about and manage your computer's features and functions from the viewpoint of being in a three-dimensional home. Alrighty.
Hi, and welcome to a brief lesson on using your mouse. Now, before we begin, remember you can always use your keys on your keyboard to move around. To return to where you were originally, just press the Escape key. And to move ahead, press the Enter key. If you need help at any time, just press the question mark key. Now we'll introduce you to your mouse and answer some basic questions.
Yes, I think I did take the lesson
How do I use it?
when I got the 822 back in 2013, and I think before that as well on my old multimedia D135.
You use the mouse to point, click, and drag. Go ahead, try moving the mouse. Rest your palm on the round part of the mouse and move it around on the pad. And you can see how the arrow on the screen mirrors the mouse movement. Now let's practice pointing. Try to move the mouse so the arrow moves over the blue gear. You click on an object by pressing and quickly releasing the left mouse button while the pointer is over that object. Practice by clicking on the red gear. When you click on an object, it highlights to show you that it's selected and it's ready for the next action you choose. Click on the red gear again to de-highlight or deselect it.
Hey, might as well, got nothing else to do here.
Now use the mouse button to click on the forward button on the screen.
Alrighty, now use the mouse to click on the forward arrow.
Let's try double-clicking the mouse by quickly pressing the left mouse button twice.
Okay, that's...
Right on the green gear. The next thing you need to know is dragging with the mouse. You drag an object by pointing to it and holding down the left mouse button while you move the mouse. Practice dragging the gears into place on the blueprint using the mouse. When you're working with text, you can use your mouse to tell the software where you want to work. Move the pointer so it's over the word better in the text on the screen.
If a piston can make a better mousetrap, the world will beat a road path to his or her door. Well, that's a little violent, but okay.
Notice how the pointer looks like the letter I. This shows you where you'll begin working. You can use your mouse to select a word to remove it. Just move the cursor over the word road and double-click the left mouse button. Notice the word is highlighted. Now press the delete or backspace key to remove the word road. You can also highlight a whole line or paragraph. Start at the beginning of what you want to highlight. Hold the left mouse button down while moving the mouse over the first line. Then use your mouse to move the cursor down one line at a time to cover the area you want to highlight. Try it on the sentence on screen. Normally, just like with words, if you press the Enter or Delete keys, you erase whatever is highlighted. Let's keep going through. Let's try changing the letters in a word using the mouse and keyboard. Position the cursor before the O in piston and click the left mouse button. Then press and release the backspace key 3 times to delete the letters T, S, and I. Now type E, R, and S to spell person.
There you go. Well, what do you know? We use the mouse.
Thanks for learning how to use the mouse to point, click, drag, and to edit text. These skills will come in handy whenever you use your computer. Now, to go over any part of this tutorial and practice using your mouse, just click on a topic. Or you can click on the gallery wall button in the upper right area of the control panel to return to the gallery wall.
All right. Well, we know how to use a mouse now. I've struggled with that for years. Let's see what this getting started tutorial is. I should know what it is. I just don't remember exactly
Hi, and
what it
welcome to
is.
an introduction to your Packard Bell computer and the Navigator computing environment. Now, here are some pointers for moving through the tutorials. To move ahead in the tutorial, just click on the forward arrow. To go back, just click on the backward arrow. And to return to the gallery wall or the information room, just click on the icons in the upper right-hand corner. Now, if you see a tech tip button light up, well, we have a helpful tip for you. Just click on the tech tip button. In this tutorial, you'll find information on how to use Navigator and its broad range of features. What is Navigator? How do I use it? How do I use the toolbar? And how do I get more help?
Wikipedia?
For a specific topic by clicking on it. Navigator provides easy access to all of the features in your computer. In Navigator, your computer is represented as a home with a living room, software room, and info room. You use your mouse to
Basically
move
Microsoft
your room
Bob
and
for
access different features.
grown-ups.
As you move your pointer around a room, text will appear at the bottom of the screen, telling you about each item in the room. You can get more information about many objects in Navigator by clicking on the info guide icon on the bottom left of your screen. Then, click on the object. When you want to move to a different room in the house, click the doorway to that room, or click on the house icon in the upper left corner of the toolbar. The first room you'll see
Yes,
in
Microsoft
Navigator is the
Robert.
living room. Here's where you'll access the wide range of home electronic devices that come with your Packard Bell computer, like a fax, telephone answering system, and full stereo system. You turn on these tools by
Interesting
clicking
story
on them with
to
the
tell you
mouse.
guys.
You can find out more about these devices
When we first got
using
our
your
Legend
electronics
822
tutorial
back
and in
in
your quick start guide,
1995, my dad did try to use the telephone features
It's the doorway on your
that
right.
came with the Packard
Here
Bell,
you'll find
but
a wide range of
it
software
never,
programs
we
that
never
come
really could get
preloaded
it to
on your
work
computer.
properly.
The software is organized into different categories. Click
I think
on
he
a
even
button
tried
for a
faxing
category,
and he
its related
couldn't really
software
figure that
appears
out
on the
either.
shelves. Another room in Navigator is the info room.
Yes, Ryan, I'm doing pretty
Doorway on
good.
the left. Here's where you'll find information to help you learn more about your computer. The info room has 4 areas: a gallery wall for lessons and tutorials like this one, a bookcase for electronic software and hardware manuals, a communication center for online services, and a question and answer book for answers to commonly asked questions about your computer. To learn more about the info room, see the tutorial called Exploring the Info Room, or see your Quick Start guide. Now let's take a look at the Navigator toolbar. No matter where you are in Navigator, you can always click a button on the toolbar
Hey, girl.
to access features,
Melody.
get help, or to jump to another location. To use your stereo, telephone features, and to change the volume of your computer, click the remote control. The Running Man button lets you see which software.
Yes, I know
programs are
Johnny
running.
Cha.
To switch
No
to a
bathroom.
different program, close it, select it on the list. If you want to leave Navigator to do something in Windows, click on the Windows icon. The Preferences button lets you change the features of Navigator, like
See what
turning
this
on
tech
and off
tip
sound,
is.
or starting out in a certain room. Navigator's info guide on the lower left corner of the Help ribbon gives you instant help anywhere in Navigator. When you click on the guide, your cursor will change. Moving the cursor over each item and clicking will bring up a brief explanation of its use. You can get more information or even view a detailed lesson like this one. For more information, you also have the Quick Start Guide with step-by-step instructions to help you with most topics.
There never was a bathroom, Johnny.
Now that you've learned about the basic layout and features of Navigator, your computer will be fun and easy to use. And if you want, you can click on a topic in this tutorial to review it. And to return to the gallery wall or the information room, just click on the icons in the upper right-hand corner.
Alright, let's leave the tutorials. And just for the fun of it, let's do America Online version 2.5. Let's send an email. so-and-so@aol.com. Hello. It is the year 2022. Things are pretty good, sort of. Well, yeah. How are things in 1995? I hear Windows 95 is the new thing. Anyway, take care. Alright, and we'll... Oh yeah, that's right, I can't send email to another decade. Oh well. Let's not kick the tripod with our foot and find something else to play. Let's see what we got here on my shelf. Something that would work okay with this computer. Actually, you know what? Since Luke is here, I want to do this. All right, we'll sign in. Do I have an account here yet? Nope. We'll just be a guest for now. And, as is tradition, yes, the living room is now on fire. Oh, that's... I shouldn't be amused by that, but I can't help it, I am. Well, y'all enjoy watching that while I look for something over here. I'm thinking about doing some live streams like this on different computers of mine. Like next time we might do it on a Windows 3.1 machine. So, let's see what I've got. Let's play Gus Goes to the Kooky Carnival. We just got to get out of here first. Then after this, we may go ahead and end the stream. This stream here was mostly a proof of concept. But we'll do one more.
right here to go to the carnival. Let's all go to the carnival, come one and all, meet the animal. There are games to play, it's a sunny day. So come on kids, step right this way, it's carnival time. Okay, hope you have a stellar time in the sideshow tent.
I loved this game growing up, by the way.
I just love the sideshow, 'cause it's so weird.
Fax machine is a device capable of transmitting or receiving.
I still think that guy looks like Kid Vid from the old Burger King Kids Club commercials.
Scanning an image, then translating it into digital information.
I missed your name, but the one asking about Windows 95 Lite. Okay, Johnny Cha, yeah. I'm actually running the latest version on this Packard Bell right now, and it's been running great. Very impressed with it. It's a very good project.
Time is any time. To get to cyber time, all you have to do is believe in yourself and try your very best at everything you do. Harry Houdini was the most famous magician in the world. He was best known for his escape acts. No one could keep this guy locked up.
Let's all go to the carnival, come one and all, meet the animal.
Bugged 'em. Never heard of that one. Sounds interesting, though.
You won't be the same once you've left the game area.
The story behind the Pepsi cans. Well, I've just always liked Pepsi. I mean, it tastes good, of course, but I'm more interested in the advertising it's had over the years and the design of the cans and the bottles and the nostalgia it has, more so than the actual drink. So, yeah, just the overall look of Pepsi stuff from over the years I've always enjoyed.
Rocket engines are based on jet propulsion.
Yes, Diet
Thrust of energy
Beepus.
is generated by rapidly releasing gases in the
Yeah,
engine.
Back to the Future played a part in that as well.
Some garbage can be recycled in a compost heap and used as fertilizer. Sometimes you just have to ask yourself, debris or not debris?
I am not going to that carnival if there's that many mice there. Seriously, that's unsanitary.
I like to pretend I can get really small and become a mouse. Ah, my own little
Crystal
mouse.
Pepsi when it was out in the 90s. Yeah, I don't really remember much of it because they got rid of it when I was 3 years old. But I do remember drinking it when they came back out with it around 2017 or so. That stuff was pretty interesting.
Let's all go to the carnival, come one and all. Okay, hope you have a raving time in the ride area.
Oh yeah, Pepsi Perfect.
Gears are used in all kinds of machines. Cars, bikes, even watches. Think of any more?
Speaking of that, my wife got me a Timex watch for Valentine's Day this past year. Yeah, That's not coming out very well, but there you go. And yes, it has gears.
Wow, that was a hair-raising experience. Gotta make tracks.
Alrighty.
All aboard!
Melody.
This train is bound for Cybertown.
Let's all go to the carnival, come one and all. We can handle all. Are you ready for fun? Tell everyone. Carnival's here today. Yeah, the carnival's here today.
Sorry about that. My wife was headed out, so I want to say goodbye to her.
Okay, hope you have a powerific time in the prop tent.
Always like this song.
You can find it on a shelf. You can dress up in a costume and pretend you're someone else.
Bears hibernate in the winter to protect themselves from the cold. I'm just going to cuddle up here and take a nap.
Actually, bears hibernate in the winter so they don't have to look at you. Well, that's going to get me canceled.
Where I come from in the rainforest, water is very precious. So don't be adrift, go with the flow, and remember every drop counts.
Retro PC. Yes, they did make some laptops during the 486 days. There were Cyrix 486 laptops. Packard Bell didn't make them, but they but Zenith made them for them and put the Packard Bell logo on them. And they were called Packard Bell Statesman laptops. I did a video about one about 9 or 10 years ago. And it's interesting laptop. No sound or anything on it. They didn't make a lot of them, unfortunately. But from this particular era of Packard Bells, they did not make any laptops. I would have loved to have seen that, though. Could you imagine a frog design laptop?
Until the digital age, telephones were used for
And yes, I
voice.
do still enjoy buying vintage computers off eBay and whatnot.
We were calling.
Oh, I still miss Value Village, though. I have to go all the way down to Charlotte to go to Value Village now.
Let's all go to the carnival. Okay, hope you have an A1 time in the animal lounge.
It is important to be on time. With my terrascopic heliometric timepiece, I can keep track of all the starting times in the carnival.
I believe they have something called a
Monkeys.
smartwatch
on in
now
2
for
minutes.
that. Corner Packard Bell is doing just fine. I have it in the closet right now, unhooked, just because I'm using some other computers at the moment, and I don't have room for it, but don't worry, it's still alive and well. It will be seen again soon. Elevation 2350. Haven't powered it on in a while, but as far as I know, it's still okay.
Do you know that Americans consume more than 18 billion quarts of popcorn per year? With all this talk about popcorn, I think I'll just pop off.
Here's a dog. Yeah, just a good girl.
You found me. Let's go to the show. Yay! We're all together. Now
There you
we
go,
can
girl.
to the show.
Ugh. Hopefully at some point I can have something more sophisticated for broadcasting with OBS. I just need to get some equipment set up. Space is a high commodity right now. My dog is doing just fine. She's a very sweet, loving dog. Why aren't you using my utilities? No, I never got into Pogs, believe it or not. Toonland, yes, I did play that quite a bit. It came with Packard bells back in the day. Very good game, by the way. Let's see. I feel like we ought to do one more game. Let's see what we can find here on my shelf. Here's one I haven't played in a while. We're gonna have to install it first, though. But I've had this since I was a kid. A game called The Playroom. All right, we'll go ahead and install it. Always make sure to pick the right test song, usually one or two, because if you pick three, you'll get this. Yeah, instead you want to go with this. There we go. Thank you. I'm actually the Nostalgia Mall. Nostalgia Critic is the guy who remembers it so you don't have to, which I guess I sort of do the same thing, except not as colorfully. All right, let's do some Playroom. This computer has good software wavetable. My favorite part of the game.
Clock time.
And it's actually almost 6 o'clock, but it's close enough. Hey, if you guys want to hear some really good software wavetable, give me a few minutes when we're done with this. See ya, Retro PC. Thanks for watching.
9 o'clock p.m.
Here it comes. It's best one. Yeah, I'm wanting to get one of those Dream Blaster boards. Believe it or not, I have a Sound Blaster 16 sound card in my Gateway 2000, and I think that would be a good system for it to go in.
1 o'clock a.m. 2 o'clock a.m. 3 o'clock a.m.
All right, enough of that. Oh, it's a
Wow, see you there.
early 90s Macintosh.
Hi. T. 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 T.
The epiphany of entertainment, folks.
B. B.
It does look a little bit like an Apple II, maybe a Macintosh 2, actually. I could see that.
R. R.
See you
Yeehaw!
T. Teddy bear.
That is what I wanted to hear.
T. Teddy bear. T. Teddy bear.
I've never heard anyone so enthusiastic about a teddy bear.
M. Mother.
Ma'am. Okay, I promised you some good sounding wavetable, and I will provide you with that. With the song from the Windows 95 Easter egg. Okay. You know, I feel like before we conclude things, we need to play at least a DOS game or two. Once the C prompt comes up. Here we go. Alright, let's see what I've got in my DOS game directory. Ooh, let's see, what should I subject you guys to tonight? Yeah, we'll do Jill. on to the next level. Another superhero retires. Well, good for him. Yes, I do believe it is a real Yamaha chip. This is a Packard Bell sound card. I think they did use the real thing. Or at least a reasonable facsimile. Ooh, Oddity Archive, I love that channel. I know I've always heard people complain about these Packard Bell sound cards and the compatibility and the way they sound and everything, but could be my bias, but I've never had any issues with them. Every game I've ever played on them has sounded just fine, and it's not only that, it sounded good and authentic. But then again, I do use the original Packard Bell Master CD, which configures everything as it should be. So that may be helping my case there. I've gotten through. I've completed this game 100%. Fun fact about the Packard Bell sound cards I just remembered is they're actually 100% Sound Blaster Pro 2 compatible. Someday I would love an authentic Sound Blaster Pro, but those things cost you an arm and a leg these days. I need to go back in time to 2005 when 90s technology like that was dirt cheap to find on eBay. Because when I bought my first post-822 Packard Bell in 2005, the Legend 1510 Supreme, the computer only cost me $50. Not including the $20 shipping, of course, but $50 for a Packard Bell. Good luck finding that these days. By the way, I still have the Legend 1510 Supreme. It's, as far as I know, it's still running okay. I just don't have a use for it at the moment. It's in my storage unit at the moment, but I just can't ever bring myself to get rid of it. Too many good times with that computer. It was the subject of my very first computer video, actually. But don't worry, the 1510 Supreme is not going anywhere, and it's still alive and very much well. I just can't bring myself to think of Windows XP being retro. I know I sound like an old fogey saying that, but I don't know. That's just how I feel. Probably because the 2000s in general still seem like yesterday to me compared to the 90s. Alrighty. No, I do not have the C521 anymore. Developed a bad capacitor on it. I think I got rid of that thing years ago, actually. But, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a night. I hope you guys, enjoyed the live stream tonight. Hopefully I'll have another one again soon. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night.